It's 935 KDay. We like to do it, man. Of course, our round table where we have different topics we speak on. But we got special guest Yo-Yo in the building this morning. We got to get it.
Yeah. Legend.
Man.
Wake up.
I know you up early. You with the program.
I know, and that was the early that I was out late last night, so this is an early morning.
What you doing last night? Can you talk about it?
Yeah, we did BET. I taped BET. What is it? Blew the bag.
Okay.
Blew the bag, and so we talked about you talk about your money coming up in the industry and blowing a bag, and they sent me this video of how many people has blew their bag.
Yeah.
What's one of the guys' names? Lucci talked about he blew $1 million on this, and Soulja Boy said he blew $1 million on this. And so I said, when they sent it to me, I told my manager, I said, wait, listen, I've never blew $1 million. I mean, I blew a deal.
Right.
But I've never blew $1 million.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You can't miss what you never had, so the deal didn't go down, so you didn't miss the money.
Right.
Wow. Can you imagine blowing $1 million? They need to ask what blowing $1 million.
It's like young rappers getting in the game. They don't know, Like young rappers getting in the game.
They don't understand what a meal is worth, what it could do.
Young money.
I know.
Young money.
Like, is it a trip how Young Money is? I mean, you connect that with social media, and just their game is just so different from what it was back in the day.
God. I mean, just to think about, we talk about how much artists, just how, makeup and hair, just the glam squad for artists today is different. I mean, for me, when we was coming up in the industry, it was going to Strawberries and grabbing an outfit and putting on your own makeup.
There you go.
I mean, because that was, we were setting the scene for what is expected now, for the artists to have. So now, they got to come with glam for Yo-Yo.
$1 million.
Yeah, this old school rapper. Come on with the glam.
Still getting
doing it though.
Bring it in.
Still getting it.
Still getting it.
Hey, you understand the blueprint of the game, so ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't change what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And you've done it all. Like, been on TV, movies, radio, music. Like, what do you want to do next? What's on your bucket list?
Oh, goodness. Well, I just want to get back into movies.
Okay.
Get back into doing movies, of course. Really charter a school.
Okay.
Charter a school with for entertainment.
Okay, and that's
Performing Arts Center.
And you've been speaking on that for a minute, so.
I know, and it's existed. My program is in 12 schools in Los Angeles through the National College Resource Foundation. And I'm the ambassador for the Black College Expo and Latino College Expo.
Okay.
And we've given $1 million. We've given over $10 million in scholarships.
How does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause isn't that what it's all about at some point? You just want to be able to give back, pay it forward?
That's where the transition is in life. The transition, like some people who've been in whatever job you're in, they want to know how to get to that next level. That's the transition. You have to find your passion and your purpose. And once you do that, that helps you transition because you have to give something in order to get a little higher because you plateau at some point.
Exactly, you do.
And so you're wondering, how do I get there? Well, getting there that's why you see a lot of people giving back and creating foundations and starting their own thing because that helps you reintroduce yourself to a whole new generation who knows nothing about you.
That's so true. That's so true, man. Hey, she knows her business. You know what I mean?
Been there, done that. Wave at them haters. Tell them run that.
Don't have us start going freestyle over here. I ain't mad at that. And speaking of rapper, man, 420 is going down at the Farm in Inglewood, and this is the 10-year anniversary for Crush Groove. And you've done a lot of concerts for KDay.
I have.
Like you've been taking care of us. Now you're gonna be blessing the festival stage outdoors. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on. Yo, so you're gonna have to get the Crush Groove early. We know when the concert starts around 7. The festival's going on all day long. My band's gonna be playing there too, so we're gonna have a good time that time.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. Also, now what you should do, how cool are you and Cube? Y'all good?
Yeah, I won't talk about it.
Okay.
Yes, of course we're cool.
Right.
But I mean, just hope you're there.
Yes. Okay. That's all. Yeah. We'll leave that alone then. We'll leave it alone because I'm already seeing what could possibly go down. You know what I mean? And let's lead us to the next thing. We're talking about top female male rap songs.
Okay. All right. Okay.
These collabs have been dope. There's a lot of them on the list. We already know that. But we're going to go around the table. I'm going to call out somebody's name
doing
first.
it and doing it.
Well, come on. You already know about that, right?
LL Cool J, and who was that?
I only know the girl's name. I don't even know if she ever got paid or famous off that.
I follow her. Oh, goodness, I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, but I mean, just that record alone. And that didn't even make my top 3. That's what's so crazy.
Wow.
So we're going to save yours right now. We're going to start with George.
All right.
Your favorite, no particular order, male-female collabs in the hip-hop.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with an album cut.
Okay.
From Common's "Like Water for Chocolate."
Okay.
I like this song called "A Film Called Pimp" with MC Lyte, and it's really dope
Shouts
because
out
it's
to MC
kind of
Lyte.
like an anti-love song. It's like Common's rapping from the perspective of a pimp looking to pimp somebody,
Yeah.
and MC Lyte's rapping from the exact same perspective.
Okay.
So they kind of go back and forth, and it's a funny dialogue between each other. It's really, really dope.
All right.
And then second, I'm gonna go Busta Rhymes, Erykah Badu, a record called One.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really, really dope record. It's like relationship goals, from top to bottom. I love that record. And then last, I'm gonna have to say Aaliyah and DMX come back in one piece.
Okay.
R.I.P. Aaliyah.
All right.
Yeah, rest
all
in
right.
peace, Aaliyah.
So definitely not like songs you maybe hear on the radio, but if you
Nah.
dig deep enough in the crates on that album, you're gonna find those heaters.
Because I
Absolutely.
don't know. I'm like looking like, huh?
Yeah, dog.
He's deep with his. Who you
Yeah.
calling out next?
I'm gonna throw it over to Demo.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right, so my first one, I will say Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay.
Okay, just
Which one?
Crazy in Love.
Okay.
Have you seen that
Classic.
video? with
Classic.
Beyonce?
Yes.
I have seen it.
Man.
Yes.
So, yeah, they have good chemistry, even performing live. And, of course, they're married. So, I mean, I say them. That's dope.
Okay.
M.O.P., Busta Rhymes, and Remy Martin.
Okay.
With Annie Up remix.
Oh, yeah,
And
the
that
remix was
record
dope.
hits hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Annie Up, it just gets you hyped up. It's dope.
Wish I could bring pun back.
Right
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time that comes on, you see Romeo just
he be
stand up
wilding out.
I
and
go off with
wilding
it.
out.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's like 6 a.m.
My third one, it will have to be Mobb Deep and Lil' Kim. Quiet Storm remix.
Yeah.
They just brought that griminess, East Coast, like Queens, Brooklyn. I mean, that just record goes hard. Till this day, it goes hard.
And do you have an honorary one you want to throw in there?
I will say, man, I got a few. Let's say JD and the Brat.
Okay.
Okay, Jermaine Dupri and the Brat. They, of course, JD producing her stuff, and she coming with the heat. So I would
Shouts out
say
to the Brat.
that'll be the one right there.
She's still on Destination too, right?
Yeah.
Get that money,
See?
the Brat.
I know,
Doing that
right?
thing.
Still getting them
Come back
checks.
with
I
a good-
love
yes.
seeing y'all still getting them checks.
Yep.
Who you calling out next, DJ Demo?
Let's go with Manny. He's pretty interesting.
Manny
Let's
Fresh.
go, Manny.
Let's see. First of all, I gotta say Mariah and ODB. I
record.
mentioned this previously because I think Mariah and ODB they might have not had. That record was unusual at that point because you didn't really see an R&B act and a rap artist, especially like like rap act like ODB, all out there and stuff.
Yeah.
With somebody that like a sweetheart, like Mariah Carey, and I think that helped bridge the gap. Like it helped bridge the gap between R&B and hip hop. I think that record was produced by P Diddy, so shout out to him.
Yeah, man, I think he did a remix. And of course, we already know the story behind that, how long it take to make the video
yeah,
for
it took
that.
a while.
Because ODB was on one. You know what I mean?
It took a while.
Yeah. Rest in peace, ODB.
R.I.P. I gotta say the Roots and Erykah Badu for "You Got Me."
Okay.
I think that's one of the greatest songs I've heard, and I still play it, close to every single day. Black Thought and Erykah Badu's chemistry was unmatched at that point,
Okay.
And I think they were both in the Soulquarians, that group that I think could have been so amazing if they would have, egos wouldn't have clashed at that point. But yeah, I think that's an amazing track. And I gotta say, Ghostface Killah and Mary J. Blige with All That I Got Is You.
Okay.
So heartfelt, and Ghostface Killah just goes in talking about his dad, his mom, his past struggles, and very heartfelt, like feelings on his sleeve and stuff. And like I said previously, I think Ghostface is top 3, top 5 favorite rappers of all time for me.
Yeah, you definitely said that, man. You still.
Ghostface is amazing. I've said that a lot.
Like
You know what I'm saying? Him and Ja Rule, I'm with you, dog.
Hey, relax.
Hey, you said it, I didn't. No, I'm just messing with you. Go
One
ahead.
honorary.
Jaro and Ashanti, huh?
No, relax.
That's me. I was going to say that one, yes.
I gotta say Eminem and Ditto. She wasn't really
Okay.
that known of a like a singer like that. But Eminem and Ditto for Stan, I feel like that record blew up and it just helped take Eminem to his next level of his career.
Yeah.
Making him like a mega superstar. Like you could just see last week he was in Australia, 81,000 people
That
in
was
Australia
crazy.
at his
Wow.
concert.
Yeah.
Whole concert was packed. Like I
If
think
you
it
seen
was-
Bohemian
yeah.
Rhapsody, remind you that Queen moment when they did
Wow.
the AIDS when they were raising money
Yeah.
back in the day. It just looked so huge for Eminem, and they were all singing the words when you showed me that.
Everybody
Like,
was doing it.
81,000. Man, if Eminem just got like $5 a head on that, he good. You know what I'm saying? $5 a ticket, go to Eminem. Who you call now, pimping?
Dang, I gotta say Yo-Yo.
Oh,
Oh God,
Male female collabs.
I know. I love Mary J. Blige and Method Man.
Oh yeah. All I need.
All
All I
time
need,
classics.
yes. I'd like to say, of course, Ja Rule and Eminem, and Yo
Ja
Yo
Rule
and
and who?
Ice Cube.
Ja Rule and Ashanti?
Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Okay, all right.
Ja Rule and Ashanti. Yo Yo and Ice Cube.
Come on now.
Go.
Bonnie and Clyde, and You Can't Play With My Yo Yo.
You can't do that. You
Classics.
can't do that. So when you do that, you got my three.
Uh-oh.
And I got an honorary right now. I'm gonna start from there. Fantasy, Luda, and is it Shauna? Is that how you pronounce
Shauna.
it? Yeah, like love that record and the way Luda like twisted up on the track. So that was so dope. Jay-Z, Foxy Brown, Ain't No. Gotta roll with that one.
Right.
Lil' Kim, Biggie, Get Money. Gotta roll with that
Oh,
one.
right. Yes.
And then of course, Ice Cube, Yo Yo, You Can't Play With My Yo Yo.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
been my favorite female rapper. She's been knowing that.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why I had her come today for this. So the world would know. Yo, Yeezy, always been a favorite of mine. But when you hear that record, and I'm praying we hear it on 420, I'm just putting it out there in the air and see what happens for Crush Groove. But I just, I had to definitely give you your props on
Yes.
that. And when you look at hip hop now and some of the female rappers, like when you see Nicki Minaj and Cardi B going
Yeah.
through it, is that just part of the game, or is like?
Yep, it's just part of the game. But I just think a lot of people. Nikki gets a lot of flack, even though we love her as an artist. I think because she's not sociable.
Okay.
I think you normally find female artists more sociable, more conscious, more involved in different things, more support for not just other rappers, but just other people. I mean, you look on Nikki's page and she's not posting anybody from the Oscars, anybody from it's just all Nikki.
Right.
And I think, but Cardi is just so personable, and so a lot of people. So the beef is really there,
Right.
But it's always been like that for women because they pin us against each other.
They do.
It's almost only one buck crab can come out the bucket at a time. It's only one to a click. And so, it's just like that. So it's just a history of hip hop.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And for you-
Who's your favorite between the two if you had to pick?
If I had to pick, and I was going to ask you the same thing, if I had to pick, like, if I had a chance to sing a hook for one of them and get on one of their tracks,
Right.
man, I'm going to have to say Cardi. And I just think, because Nicki got skills. Let's not get
Yes,
it twisted,
that's
but I
right.
think it's Cardi as a person. Like, you want to work with someone like that. You want someone to win like that because she seems so approachable and so down
Genuine.
to earth.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to win her over. She got
Yeah.
skills too.
Yeah.
But I would have to say Cardi. If
Yeah.
you had to do a record with one of them, you only could pick one, who would you?
Oh, goodness. I'd have to go with Cardi
Yeah.
for the same reason.
Okay.
For the same reason because, I just they're both talented. I'd love to do something with Nicki as well, but I just think, I think Cardi, because more of a friendship, I think would develop and not just so much of a business deal.
Got you. All right, and now you wanted to bring up a situation just happened recently with De La Soul, right, Manny?
Yeah, I wanted to know what you thought about the De La Soul situation. I don't know if you were aware of what happened.
No.
Okay, so basically, Tommy Boy Records is not willing to pay De La Soul their full royalties. Around 90% of the money that De La Soul makes, I think for the first 3 or 6 albums, I want to say, 90% of that money goes to Tommy Boy Records, and 10% of that money goes to De La Soul.
What?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
It was announced yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get your thoughts on that because, a legendary group like De La Soul, they're going to celebrate a 30th album anniversary,
Yeah.
like I think this year. So
And I think
Yeah.
the respect, they should get way more respect than that. You just mentioned, I think Tidal, Jay-Z, right,
Tidal, yeah.
came up and said they're not going to sell that particular album on Tidal because they don't want to help Tommy Boy get all that money, right?
Their albums would be going on streaming services like Apple Music, Spotify.
Wow.
And Jay-Z directly said, Tidal, we're not doing this on Tidal because we don't want to stream money that'll go directly 90% to Tommy Boy Records and 10% to De La Soul.
Yeah, to the artist. Yeah.
But that's just, that's where you really have to buckle down as an artist and really come together because, I mean, that's just ludicrous.
And even when you have these 360 deals now, do you still think some artists are just out there saying, look, I just want to get put on? I don't care what the price is. And then later.
young money,
Yeah.
of course, and we've all been there and done deals like that. But being mature, sometimes these labels are hoping you fall off,
Right.
so that you never can come back to even ask for any money. I mean, some people just go so left that their survival mode is different, their mental state is somewhere else, so they're really not even focused on my royalties, my nothing. They're just looking for a job and trying to find their way of living.
Yeah.
So, but when you stay on, you have more to fight for. And I think, they have a fight. And I think they should fight for it. I think, it should be a legal battle. They should go in there and fight legally. And somewhere along the line, I mean, you can't give me 10% of my work that I've put in, celebrating close to 30 years.
It makes no sense.
Classic
at all.
album.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So shouts out to everybody going to support De La Soul's new project because the money will go to them 100%. So that's
Right.
definitely a good look. What's your secret, or what would you pay forward to artists coming up? Because you've been relevant, you've maintained for over 2 decades. Yo, what's been your secret? Because you've been through ups and downs. We all have, right?
Yep.
What's been your secret to maintain?
I think my secret has been never giving up. Well, first of all, God. I mean, just, grounding myself and being humble and accepting the failures. And, I mean, really working, showing up. I mean, being more truthful to myself. I'm not trying to put on for anybody, just really humbling yourself and finding out what it is you want to do. I think that's been my secret. It's just grinding, not being afraid to work and understanding that not living the hype anymore. I mean, at some point you go from your beginning of your career to your breaking point of basically living the persona and the perception of what everybody has for you. And after a while, I mean, that's in staying and, paying mortgages, $3,100 or rent $3,100. I mean, having a posse, going to dinner and you treating everybody. You feel like the drinks are on you, the food is on you.
Feel like that money gonna last forever, right?
Yeah, exactly. You get to a point where you just have to say, okay, where's my foundation? And at some point you have to start building that foundation.
And you know what? Some people come to me and ask me about that situation. I said, check out the Will Smith story when he had his first album, when he had all that money and he was flying his friends around, taking care of them, and then he lost it all. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't tuck his tail and go hide. He bounced back and look what he's doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
In
he
a
has a great
major
bucket
way.
list right now too, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Skydiving. Would you put that on your list to do, by the way?
Hell no, I'm not jumping
Yo,
out of
you
a
ain't jumping out no plane?
I'm not going deep in the ocean surfing.
Just some things you're not going to do.
I'm not bungee jumping. It's just certain things. I'm not doing the hot water balloon, the hot balloon.
Hot air
whatever,
balloon. You
hot
say you
air
ain't doing
balloon.
that?
None of that stuff. I'm just, I barely want to fly. Shit, I'm always
Oh, no, you good.
praying that, that the plane stay up.
Yeah, man. That's why Warren G. I don't think he flies, right? I think Warren G is all about
think so, too.
trains, no
I did not
planes,
know
and
that.
automobiles. You feel me? Yo, hanging out for Roundtables going down. We appreciate it, man. But once again, how can they follow your journey? How can they follow you on Instagram?
Yep, I'm at Yo-Yo Fearless. And on all social media platforms.
All right, and KDay Nation, you know what you can do, man. If you check this out, make sure you share it, vote below. We want your comments, your top 3 male, female hip-hop rappers of all time, duos, collabs. We want that. That's how we do, man. It's 935 KDay. What's up?
Oh, no.
No, you
is
go
it
ahead.
over? Oh, you know what
It
I was
ain't
going to say?
never over.
Everybody on my live is saying, what about the collabo Brandy, Queen Latifah, MC Light, but it's male and female.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. But that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
classic
I'm
right
like,
there. That
wait, oh,
remix.
yeah.
We were saying Cardi and we were saying Nicki. I think there needs to be another ladies' night collab.
Yeah,
I
that would
know,
be
right?
nice.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
That would be.
Who would you put?
What? I don't.
Well, first of all, as far as today's female rappers, who can you get on one room that want to work on a project?
Right, but even the legendary female artists sometimes, we
Yeah.
do stuff together, and I'm still amazed how people are still worried about what's the lineup and how the lineup is going.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned about my check.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna show up
really
and do
don't
me.
care. And after you do it for so long, you realize the people who are coming to see us don't want to be there all day. So the quicker you get on it, the better chance you have.
Facts. Yo, speaking facts. That's what it is, man. It's KDay.